Y'all, whew, rest in peace to 6-year-old Faja, y'all. We are in New Jersey with this story. This is a trigger warning, y'all. The grief that the parents have are still going through and trying to get the story out, okay? This is the dad, and they just keep picturing the last moment of Faja's life, okay? So Faja has Emmanuel syndrome, which means she's nonverbal and can't walk, but she coos, she makes sounds, right? Her mom said she was a happy child. So Faja just started school this month in July. It's only been a couple of weeks. And, she got on the school bus in her wheelchair, strapped down in the back of the bus where she's supposed to be. Somehow the seatbelt was too tight, right? And poor little Faja couldn't breathe for over 40 minutes. She had no oxygen. I know you're like, well, I know there was somebody on the bus besides the bus driver. Oh, yeah, there was, y'all. There was a bus monitor who had one job. They had one job, to watch this little baby. That's the mama right there. But the bus monitor allegedly had her headphones on her cell phone, right? Because watching a child that needs extra attention, that ain't nothing.
She wanted to stay strong, but emotion overtook Namja Nash-Williams when she learned how her little girl lost her life in the back of a school bus. 6-year-old Faja strapped in her wheelchair, the harness growing tighter across her little body as the aide, who should have been watching her, sat up front, completely unaware that Faja was suffocating.
They need to be properly trained and equipped. Obviously, she wasn't. If she's sitting on the bus with disabled kids, and she's on a cell phone on the head with headphones on the head, listening to doing whatever she was doing while my daughter back there fighting.
The bus is owned by Montauk Transit here in Somerset. Prosecutors say the aide, 27-year-old Amanda Davila of New Brunswick, had on ear pods and was on her cell phone for at least part of the 15-minute ride to the Claremont School in Somerset, where little Faja went 4 days a week to an extended summer program. She'd only started here July 5th with a new driver and a new aide, and by the time the bus arrived, she was unresponsive.
She didn't have oxygen. Her brain phone was 40 minutes. Do you understand the image that we got in our head of our daughter the last time we seen her? What we had to go through?
Faja was born with a rare chromosome disorder called Emmanuel syndrome. Unable to speak or walk, she was the joy of her family's life.
And she was the sweetest kid you'll ever meet. She had the sweetest little laugh, her little dimples. And she just endured so much throughout her little 6 years of being on this earth. She had multiple surgeries. She didn't deserve this. She did not deserve this. To be taken away from us in such a way that had nothing to do with her condition.
The bus was a small handicap-equipped vehicle like this one, and Faja's mother says she watched as she went into the back.
She's nonverbal, so she doesn't make words. She makes sounds. She coos. She has the happy screams. She makes sounds. She has a voice.
If you hear anything, you will look. So these people are not even looking, not hearing, not paying attention, not turning around. This is what's bothering me.
This will never, ever happen again if I have any say-so.
Ironically, she works for a company that provides non-emergency medical transportation for people. Her job to make sure things like this don't happen.
I do these things to make sure that this doesn't happen. And it happens to my baby.